I've rubbed shoulders with niggas that like are like on the charts, but I haven't taken advantage of shit the way I probably wanted to, all because of how I don't want to be perceived. And that's because I'm a woman at the end of the day. Because the nigga don't gotta worry about that shit.
All I wanna do is be here.
Hey guys, my name is Sage. We're here with Luna. She decided to come out and take an interview with In The Cut. What's good?
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm great. So where are you from?
I am from the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia area.
Mm-hmm.
I say DC to people that don't know, but more so Maryland.
And so, how'd you get your start in music?
So that's just been like always in my life. My father met my mother like DJing at a club in the 80s. So like that's already like an interesting start. It was already in my family. Like we had a studio in our basement growing up, and then my sister did music too. So it was always around me.
Yeah.
And I always knew I had the ability, and I always knew I wanted to, but I just don't think I felt ready or confident enough to take it seriously until about like a year and some change.
Okay. So what prompted you to take it seriously?
Probably moving to Miami because it was a new place. So it was like, I guess one of my biggest reservations about doing it was that like rap is kind of oversaturated now.
Yeah.
So like I didn't want to be seen as one of those people that was kind of just oversaturating it, but like not contributing anything, or maybe because people from home know me one way.
Yeah.
I didn't want them to like be like, oh, this bitch is rapping, or who is she? You know what I'm saying? But people like me, or people that pursue art, or like stuff that I feel like is unconventional, it's just like a level of bravery I feel like you have to get at to know that like people matter, but you know, their opinion shouldn't deter what you do.
Was there anything in your life that prompted you to be like, all right, I'm gonna be a singer, fuck everybody, I don't care, I'm doing it? I
guess it was after I had like this breakup and I moved, and I just like wanted to be who I wanted to be. So I think just kind of seeing certain, you know, girls make strides too, like Princess Nokia and stuff like that, like I think that inspired me too, just to know that there were other girls doing it as well.
Well, who would you say some of your muses in music?
Rest in peace, Mac Miller.
Oh my gosh.
God. Like, that was a big one. He never went backwards with his music. Like, he only went forward. Like, with every project, he was better. And that's, like, how I want to be. And he was so eclectic. He was a rapper, but he can sing a little. He can make it real funky or whatever, you know?
Yeah. Like, and he can get really introspective. But also be really funny and, you know, fuck around with the boys or the other rappers, too. I liked rap. I liked Mac a lot.
Exactly. So this is definitely one of them. Princess Nokia, like I said, just because, like, I really feel like listening to her really made me be like, okay, I should. Because in Brujas, she was like, I'm that Puerto Rican Bruja straight out from Yoruba. And I just never heard like a Latina girl like be so proud of their African heritage. Yeah. So that was really cool for me. And then in the Tomboy song, she was like, my little titties, my fat belly. And I was like, I have those things. And like, I never heard anybody praise that shit before. Yes. People like that, just women that are just eclectic in themselves and set a whole new standard. Yeah, and men that do the same.
For sure. So, how do you want to like contribute to the music industry, like as a woman?
I just want to continue to pass that torch of making music from my heart. And I guess the one thing that I would say would be a little different is I really want to get into like changing shit with my music, like as a resource to start, but that will give me resources to do more. Like I want to do shit for my community. Yeah. I want to do shit for Africa. Because I feel like we need to get back to that. Yeah. I feel like we need to contribute to where we're from in both ways.
Yeah, and I love what you're saying about giving back, because that's how we keep contributing to the world. But I want to ask you more like personal questions, because I listened to your project, and I want to talk about more about your work. Is this your first project?
Yeah, it's my first project.
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you.
You've been born. So what inspired it?
Just being a woman. I'm 22, so being like a young woman, it's just hard. Like it's hard, it's easy, it's fun, it's not, it's like everything at once. Yeah. And I just wanted to kind of pop something that documented that I know I go through, that I know that other girls obviously are going through and could relate to and hear it and have some peace or have whatever each song gives you, because like I said, life is everything, right? It's not just one thing. So that's I think what I wanted to put an emphasis on with it, is that like I feel like it may be like cohesive in a way, but then it's not, because that's life. Like, I don't want to just make something that's like all lovey-dovey, and I don't want to just make something that's like all hard shit or whatever, because that's not reality.
How do you connect that with like how you move through life and music, and how you just spiritually level up?
So I wouldn't per se say I'm a bruja. Disclaimer. I don't want y'all to go out there and like start trying to get spiritually attacked and shit. Because I don't endorse that. But as someone of African American descent, my mother is African American, my dad's white, but my mom's like super Jesus freak Christian, and I don't think that was something that like niggas practiced before they got on like the shit. Personally,
true. Yeah.
So growing up with that, I never really connected with it, so it was like mad frustrating. I just recommend everyone to get in tune with like where you're really from. Personally, I don't want to like crash Christianity, but I feel like that's not native to everyone, and that's okay. But I just feel like we should be in tune with who we really are, and that's a part of that for me. And it just feels good to know that I have, people watching down.
Aww, that's sweet. And yeah, I totally agree. Like, if you trying to feel it, and you're trying to feel connected, explore that in any which way that you can. So,
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So, how would you describe your sound?
I think it's like eclectic hip hop, because I hold no boundaries to what sound I'm gonna use. If I had to compare to a sound, I would say like I'm really inspired by Currency. Why didn't I list him as a muse? That's like my man. Yeah, right. I make chill. Like whenever people listen, I think the unanimous thing I get is I would smoke to your shit. So like it's definitely that chill vibe, but it's eclectic because I'll take samples from like soul, old soul music. I'll take old samples from reggae or like maybe more futuristic kind of sounds.
And so like how do you start your creative process?
It either comes to me and I'm like, I'm so annoying. I'm that person that like is like, blah, 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 blah. Oh shit, that was fire. Let me like listen to all that. Like I'll do that because I want to remember for later, or if I get something, I'll just automatically write it down. So it could be like that, very random and on the spot, and I have to capture it. Or like right now, I'm just experiencing life to give me more inspiration. Yeah. Like, because after the project, I was like, I need something now to have, blah, blah, blah. But then I was like, chill. Like, it drained you a lot to do this probably. Just experience life for a second. If I am in, like, a point where I'm, like, in the zone, though, I just like to be by myself. It's hard for me to just create or with, like, hella people in the room. Like, I can't write if, like, hella people are over or whatever. I could, but it's not the same, you know? Like, I just need that time where it's, like, my head is clear. That's pretty much what it is. Isolation and life experience helps me.
It's fun to collaborate with people. It's fun. It brings out a different you or helps you sharpen something of yours that you didn't discover until you were around other people.
Exactly.
But like getting it done and like honing in on a concept, you gotta be by yourself.
You do. You gotta be by yourself, and you gotta give yourself time to just, make sure everything's cool instead of just split decisioning it. Yeah, for sure. But I do like collabs because you're right. Like it brings out stuff sometimes in me that I didn't really know I had, or maybe just what I needed. Yeah. At the moment.
Yeah, for sure.
It's facts.
So, what do you think your favorite song off the project is?
Probably Pink, because but these days I've liked Silky a little more these days. I be bipolar with my songs. Like sometimes I hate them and I'm like, I should just delete all this distributors thing. Then sometimes I'm like, damn, you went in. Yeah. But yeah, right now I'm always gonna be Pink because my dad made that beat first of all, so that's lit. Yeah.
So your dad still so he produces and he DJs?
So these days he produces more, but he's retired, so he got a chance to because he's been in music since the 80s, so obviously the software has changed a lot. Yeah. So since he got his regular full time, he didn't have as much time to learn the newer shit. But he's retired now, so he's had hella time to learn the new shit, as you can see, because he went in. But
that's so great.
Yeah, so he just produces a lot now, more so. But it's cool because it's he's my little secret weapon. Because no one be getting beats from my dad with me. So every time he does something, he sends it to my email, and I'm like,
oh my god.
Yeah, and he doesn't even know how fire it is either. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me?
He was like, I made this.
Yeah, and I'm like, this? But Pink probably is just because it's like that song I always wanted to make as far as how it sounds. Yeah. It sounds really epic, but it's also a melody that gets stuck in your head, and it's funky and it's soulful, and it just turned out how I needed it to turn out.
Yeah.
It was just literally like that song I always wanted to make. So
Yeah.
executing it it feels good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably my favorite.
Okay. So, are you working on anything currently for the future?
Yes. I would reveal things, but I'm trying to not be so hot because I'd be so excited that I'd be like, here's everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am. I'm really excited about it. I'm working on having new material for tour.
Okay.
Because I got like my first little East Coast tour with
Aw.
Backroom Sessions Miami, this like little collective.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you guys set that up yourselves? Like, how'd you do that?
So they're awesome because Backroom Sessions is like, it's a local Miami collective.
Oh, okay.
It's like collective entertainment agency, I would say almost, because they throw events pretty much for any sector of art. More so based in music, but they do film stuff and all their stuff. Ever since I moved, like I've only lived in Miami for 2 years. I just moved back to DC from there. But in that time I was there, like they embraced me so much just off the strength of fucking with my music.
Yeah.
And these are like kids like my peers my age, 22, 23, 24, 5, that are putting together like lit stuff like on their own. Like they just put together a whole tour. I know they had a Florida tour before, but I think this is like their first East Coast thing.
Wow.
And they put it together like from the ground up. So this is a very from the ground up tour. I like overanalyze like my connections and relationships with people with music because I don't want to fuck it up. I focus on it too much sometimes. And I think as a woman, that adds to that kind of anxiety in a way. I rub shoulders with niggas that like are like on the charts, but I haven't taken advantage of shit the way I probably wanted to, all because of how I don't want to be perceived. And that's because I'm a woman at the end of the day. Because the nigga don't gotta worry about that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have had opportunities, but it's like all about how I feel like I need to take them so niggas aren't throwing my name through the mud and shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I feel like it is being a woman. You just gotta be so fucking careful.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
careful.
It sucks because I feel like those pressures aren't put on everyone the same.
Even worrying about how you'll be perceived is enough to set you back. Or not set you back, but rather deter you from doing certain things that you want to do.
Exactly.
And it's unfortunate. Safe travels on your tours.
Thank you.
Stream the Femme EP right now, y'all.
Out everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have any last messages?
Just make sure you follow me on Instagram because I could use the clout. Luna B Luna, and yeah, just try to catch me on tour. I would love for you guys to just see what I do live.
Yeah.
So you can really understand me a little more, and thank you.
Yeah. It's been great.
Thank you. These questions are great.
Bye. In the cut, Luna.
Oh!